The two women who'd saved his life helped him to his feet and asked him how he was feeling. Zebulon brushed the dirt off his trousers and began to pepper them with questions, making it clear that he was perfectly fine. Pointing with his finger at the mass of burning iron between the shed and the house, he asked if they had come from outer space, to which they replied that indeed they had. He then thought that the strangers, however alien they might be, would appreciate a cup of coffee after such a violent mishap, and maybe a couple of blankets, since they were naked, and the cold of the desert night was no joke. The women accepted the coffee but refused the blankets, explaining that they were not naked at all, but dressed in an invisible fabric of the most advanced technology, unlike the antiquated controls of their craft, which had suffered a short circuit in the critical phase of the descent. While heating coffee in the kitchen, under the only window that was still intact, Zebulon took advantage of his guests' conviviality to satisfy his curiosity further. He asked them if they had come to rescue another ship that had crashed in the area in 1947. Zebulon's father, Jedediah, had been one of the farmers who, before the army seized them, claimed to have seen fragments of a fuselage that was not from this world. The government had tried to downplay the event, attributing it to the wreckage of a weather balloon, but the news had spread to the international press and sparked public interest in ufology. The women denied knowing anything about it, suggesting that the official version was more credible than fanciful speculation. They had chosen this place because they were looking for a level place to land. They had not come to rescue anyone, rather to establish on Earth the pornocratic system that their civilization was successfully expanding throughout the galaxy. The idea of submitting to a pornocracy, Zebulon admitted, did not bother him at all, especially when the conquerors were sporting such healthy legs and radiant complexion as his guests were. They laughed, and finishing their coffee explained to him that their species was metaphoric. They acquired at will the appearance they judged most appropriate, and they had chosen the form of human women because it was the most perfect in the known universe. They said goodbye on the porch and asked him about Japan. They had to meet someone there. Japan is a bit far, Zebulon told them. They replied that they were in no hurry